Hello everyone and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. And I guess it's time for Ryder versus Saber Alter, huh? Two black figures crash against one another. One is Ryder, running at great speed, striking at her enemy from all possible directions. Her long hair blown behind her, she looks like a beautiful shooting star. But a shooting star is a small star after all. The swordsman who Ryder faces. Ryder cannot break through Saber's guard as she firmly fixes herself on the ground and overwhelms Ryder. No matter how quickly Ryder leaps to attack her blind spots, Saber deflects the daggers with a single swing of her blade, striking Ryder in the same motion. Her severe firmness reminds me of a black sun. A large star that will consume you once you draw near. No matter how fast Ryder may move, an ephemeral shooting star can never match the light of one that burns in place. Her sneak attack is repelled yet again, and she's wounded. She can retreat as Saber counterattacks because of her superhuman speed. Ryder closes in and withdraws in an instant, just like a black spark. But her efforts merely prevent a fatal blow. The difference in their powers is obvious. Ryder's speed decreases the more she attacks. High speed movement and continuous offense. Natural healing that regenerates the wounds Saber sustains. She's not thinking about anything that comes after. She can't match Saber unless she uses all of her energy. Ryder is blocking Saber's attacks by attacking. Once Saber shifts to offense, she and her master will be killed instantly. Therefore, Ryder keeps running, knowing she'll eventually burn out. Her energy is lost with every passing second. Ryder said she could last 2 minutes. It's been 10 minutes since passing that limit. Ryder's legs are starting to give in to the strain. In contrast, Saber is unscratched. Ryder's attacks have not reached her, and she shows no fatigue. Technique, vitality, magical energy. Saber overwhelms Ryder in these three aspects. Therefore, once Ryder loses her speed, her sole advantage, Saber will shift to offense. Ryder's speed is declining. It's only a matter of time before Saber catches up to Ryder's speed. A few more seconds, Ryder will be out of breath once her next attack is blocked. The instant Ryder loses her strength and magical energy, Saber will slice her body in half. But this has been predicted. Before they came to the cavern, the boy told Ryder of his prediction of this exact outcome. She knows she'll lose if she fights like this. There's only one way to change the outcome of death. They hold the breath and wait for the moment. Ryder attacks Saber. At the same instant, I loosen the restraint on my left arm and start the projection. I'm disappearing. Losing the shroud on Archer's arm. Search. I'm blown away. The wind's strong. I'm losing my comprehension of what's before me. Let go of the right hand. Put the shroud back on. I can't bear it for even a second. I'll lose everything. I'll lose what I value. Search. Select. No, every part of my body's dying at this moment. Ryder's fighting desperately. I can't whine about this. I have to do what I can and fight. I can't lose my concentration for even a second. Ryder's going to time it. I have to free my left arm so I can match her timing. Select, analyze. But it hurts. It's painful and scary. Quick. Quick is right. It disappears. Something I value disappears. I can't remember what I lost, but what I kept in my heart cannot be recalled ever again. Defer, 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 defer. Slash. My right lung is torn from within. Not yet. I can't stay conscious. Ryder is also desperate. I won't lose. I give all I have to keep watching Ryder. Ryder is fighting her fight. I'll fight my own fight. Ryder stops. Ryder must have exhausted her reserves of energy because she's on her knees in front of Saber. Saber's sword moves. Ryder is going to be killed. I attack Saber, use another projection, or wait for my chance. I'm not sure. Well, if I choose wait for my chance, I think Shiro will search for the best moment to attack himself. So maybe we should trust him on that. Also, let's put a little bit more trust in Ryder's abilities. I don't think she will be defeated that easily. I'll choose wait for my chance.
Ryder!
I trust her. I have to trust her and wait. What good will it do even if I attack Saber now? What can I do with my projection that's already prepared? Our plan's already been determined. Ryder accepted my strategy, temporarily acknowledging me as her master. So... Saber's sword cuts through empty space. Ryder has already retreated out of Saber's range, and it's the greatest retreat possible. She jumps back to the edge of the cavern. Saber can't pursue her. Ryder's chain is tangled around her legs. That's why Ryder went on her knees. Ryder persistently attacked Saber's upper body and tangled her legs as the final attack and nailed her in place by piercing the nail dagger into the ground.
この程度の足止めで
Magical energy courses through Saber's body. Saber takes on lightning and easily destroys the chain. But it's too late. The small opening lasts a mere 2 seconds, but that's more than Ryder needs.
Hog.
What? 50 meters. Seeing the sudden gap between them, Saber instantly realizes Ryder's intention. Then there's only one way to oppose it. His strongest attack for his strongest attack. Oh shit, black light flows out. A scorching wind bursts forth from Saber's sword. A comet will attack her in the next second. The strongest noble phantasm is employed to wipe out the pure white light from Ryder.
Saber!
Ryder lowers her stance. The summoning circle is already completed. A giant eye bound by blood materializes in front of her.
来るかライダー
The sword ready beside her. Converging and spinning, the light of the star reaches the critical point. The black sun stands ready, the flare held in both hands.
ベルレ
Its true name is cast. Ryder's figure is instantly covered in white.
エクス
The true name is revealed. Saber's sword transforms into a blazing black flame.
カリバー
The two lights in the cavern contend for supremacy. At that instant, I stop time. I accelerate all my processes, disguising this instant as eternity.
トレースオン
Search, select, analyze, project. That's my role. The second projection, magic that shaves my existence away. But we can't beat Saber without it. We can't match Saber's noble phantasm, even with a Bellerophon. We knew that already. So I'm going to make her win. If Ryder's noble phantasm is inferior in force, I'll make up for the difference.
I am the bone of my sword.
No, getting chills. I already know what I have to use. The projection's completed in an instant. The greatest protection Archer knows, the noble phantasm that will lead Ryder to victory.
Low highest.
Say what? What is that? I make it into reality using its true name. A shudder runs through my outstretched arm. Nerves, muscles, and blood dance around like mad. I frantically hold my convulsing left arm with my right. Barret. I can't stop the projection. The lights are still competing. If Ryder loses Ayas now, she'll be vaporized in an instant. My left arm jumps about while my shoulder fires bullets into my body. The magical energy I can't control explodes inside my body, and just like an eraser, turns Miyashido's body white. I roar out. I scream to ward off the pain and the fear of losing myself. Bare magical energy is smashed. It completely destroys the balance between the two. Scattering the fourth petal, the black ultimate light penetrated through. It fills the cavern with bright white light. The two servants are blown away. Ryder smashes against the wall at the exact speed at which she charged. Saber is hurled backward by Bellerophon and falls to the ground on her back. They are both alive. Ryder must have used up her magical energy as she's still on the ground. But Saber, she's deeply wounded, but she still has some power left. We barely had the edge in the confrontation of the noble phantasms. Bellerophon had 90% of its light offset by Saber's holy sword. I run. I run without understanding what I have to do. I release the Azoth sword while I run.
Saber.
I run to her. I run to her and straddle her defenseless body.
Shiro.
Did she hit her head? Saber's looking up at me absent-mindedly. How must I look to her? I'm on top of her, looking down with the dagger upraised. Saber's natural healing power is extraordinary. She'll regenerate unless I finish her off right now. Finish her here. We'll be killed unless I kill Saber, who is wounded and unable to fight back. My fragmented mind is strangely clear right now. She must be conscious again. Saber's staring at me with cold eyes. I save Saber or bring my arm down. What should we do? The way she said Shiro just now sounded like she returned to her old self, but she still has those cold eyes. Also, I don't know how we are supposed to save Saber in this situation. It hurts, it really hurts, but I think the right decision in this situation would be to bring my arm down. There's no hesitation. Holding her gaze, I bring down my heavy arm. There is no resistance. I end Saber's life with one blow. There were memories. There was the warmth of life. Her warmth was always by my side. I kill her along with those memories. I search through my mind and throw them away to where I can't find them again. They'll never return. I'll never recall her now. Such a thing will never be forgiven. I chose this path. I killed someone else to save Sakura. Using my own hands, I killed someone who protected me until the very end. Neither regret nor a confession will bring forgiveness. This is what it means to ally with someone. I keep sacrificing important things for the one I love. And on this path, there is nothing brilliant enough to make up for what I've lost.
でも、Saber.
I'll search all my life for happiness that can measure up to what I've lost. I'll keep losing more than I gain, and I know I'll stop someday. But I'm going to take responsibility for stealing things away, even if I'm pathetic, comical, or meaningless. I don't know where I can find happiness, but I swear to myself that I'll never give up, even if I can't see the end.
ありがとう。お前に何度も助けられた。
The weight on my dagger disappears. Silent to the end, the dark swordsman sinks into the black shadow, her eyes fixed on me.